Hey everybody, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well and welcome to your weekly forecast reading with Spirit for the week of July 9th to July 15th. Today I'm going to be channeling some messages to you directly from the spirit realm, directly from your spirit guides, in hopes of giving you some messages of love, light, healing, connection, compassion, all those beautiful things, and for something for you to focus on this week with regards to your own intuition, your own spirituality, or your connection to your own guides. So if you feel drawn to listen to the entirety of this message, it's definitely for you. If you feel drawn to skip through parts of the message or pass it by completely, then this message may not be for you. The idea and my intention is always that this reading will reach exactly who it needs to when they're fully able and ready to receive it. And by the way, if you are ever drawn to do a private reading with me, I have two options available for you. You can go to the link in my Instagram bio and book an online Zoom reading with me. That's a private reading that we do together over a Zoom call, and it's about 90 minutes. You can also purchase a digital written reading from my Etsy store. So you'll have to head over to www.etsy.com, type in The Conscious Her under shop names, and you should find me there. And there you will be able to order a variety of different written channeled readings from me. And it works whether you are desiring, different topics, different questions, so on and so forth. Okay. So just wanted to let you know about that. All right, let's dive in and see what Spirit would like to share with us for this week ahead. So the first message that I'm hearing is about keeping our body calm, okay, and keeping our entire energy body calm as well. Now, what they're going for with this is that we want to be able this week to recognize our triggers, recognize when we are feeling a certain emotion, recognize when we have feelings bubbling up to the surface that can at times feel overwhelming. We really want to be observing ourselves, okay, what's going on in our energy body and auric field, whether it's our thoughts, feelings, or emotions. And we want to be able to simply observe what's going on, but also have compassion and care for what's happening, and to really be present, okay, with our emotions this week. We're really learning how to understand, tune in, and process our triggers, our emotions, our feelings when they are presenting themselves to us. In the old paradigm, in the 3D kind of world, in that heaviness of the 3D physical plane, many of us have been programmed and conditioned to suppress, right? To push down, to deny, to ignore what's coming up in our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. As we are working on our own ascension, right, with the 5D, with the fifth dimension, rather, with the new earth, what's really coming through right now is learning to recognize what's going on in your energy body and auric field as it's happening or as it's approaching, being able to process it there on the spot without any guilt or shame or embarrassment, and to be able to let it speak to us with whatever information it may have, okay? So this week, we're really guiding you to pay attention, to observe what's going on, okay, and allow yourself the grace and compassion to process what's happening as it's appearing, okay? So if that means that you need to take some time for yourself, if you need to take a break, if you need to remove yourself from a situation, take some deep breaths, if you need to do some journaling, if you need to have a conversation, if you need to draw a boundary, it's like we're speeding up the time, that it takes us to actually not only protect ourselves, but prioritize our well-being, okay, in whatever way that needs to come through and come up for us. And I really hope that this makes sense. So this is about being our own best guardian, okay? Being our own best leader for our own thoughts, feelings, emotions as it relates to our wants, needs, and desires, okay? So it's no longer about feeding into this idea that we are unworthy, that we're not good enough, that we should be doing more, that we're not productive enough. It's about just honoring where we are at the time. Take it or leave it, okay? So process it or release it. So I really hope that makes sense. That's the first message. So just being aware of what's coming to you now and honoring what's coming to you now, okay? What else? I'm also getting the animal guide of the dolphin very, very strongly as well coming in. Okay. So those first, the dolphin and this first message are by far the most important for this week. Let's see what else. So the next message that's coming in is about boundaries, okay? And what Spirit is saying is that this week many of us will have many opportunities to be aware of where we still haven't put in boundaries that we require. Okay, so this isn't meant to scare you in that there's going to be conflict, but it's just that you will become increasingly aware of where you still have not placed boundaries that you need to, or where subconsciously you may have been ignoring them or letting them cross the line, so on and so forth. So this week is about observing where boundaries are still needed that haven't been honored, and also about executing on those boundaries as well. It's about setting up those boundaries as well. And this could include, certain actions that you will need to take or feel the urge to take, conversations that you may need to have, decisions that you need to make, new rules that you need to enforce for yourself or others. It can come through in a variety of ways, okay? So pay attention to where your boundaries needing to be strengthened, where you need to create new ones, where you may have been self-abandoning for so long, and now you finally feel the need to honor yourself and protect yourself energetically. So these are all kind of possibilities for you this week, okay? So boundaries are being highlighted. And this is good. All of this stuff is all about your ascension process, about the new earth consciousness, about your own expansion and evolution on a spiritual level. Okay. What else do we have here? I'm also getting Racoon. Okay. Racoon as an animal guide. And what else? This is an interesting message from Spirit. What they're saying in this message is that everybody who is listening to this message, okay, who receives this message, who is resonating with this message, we all need energy healing of some sort, okay? So you can do yourself a favor this week or in the coming weeks to make sure that you schedule yourself some sort of energy healing appointment where you can help yourself process stuck emotions, where you can help release tension, aches and pains, injuries in the body, where you can find some sort of relief, where you can help your body process what's going on in your life, where you can treat yourself to rest and relaxation, to some self-care. There's a number of reasons for this, but if you have the ability and opportunity and the access to be able to connect with an energy healer that you feel drawn to or that has been brought to you, you can always ask Spirit to help you find the right person for you. Make sure you go ahead and treat yourself to some sort of energy healing where you can take care of your body. If you feel that there's just too much coming up for you, that's too much to deal with on your own, allow someone else to help you. Now, this energy healing doesn't necessarily need to be with someone else, okay? If you are attuned to Reiki or other forms of energy healing, make sure that you are practicing on yourself. But a lot of times it's nice to be able to have someone work on you so that you can fully relax, sorry. And the other thing too is there's this whole notion, right, is the healer never gets a healing, right? The medium never gets a reading, right? So make sure that you break through that block there, that pattern, and make sure that you are treating yourself to whatever your body, your mind, your soul is calling out for in terms of care for your energy, body, and auric field, okay? So that is the next one. Is there anything else, Spirit? So they're just saying, to finish this reading off for this week, they're just saying that the goal is to become more and more aware of our own energy, body, and auric field, how we operate, how we process, how we direct, channel, and focus energy. It's all about energetic empowerment and personal powers, energetic sovereignty, all of those things. So can we become increasingly aware of how our own energy, body, and auric field works in this world, in this reality, in this dimension? And can we use it and leverage it to make a better and more not only enlightened, but happy and joyful reality, okay? Blessed reality for ourselves. Can we learn how to tune to higher frequencies and dimensions? Can we learn how to connect with different timelines? Can we learn how to heal at a cellular level, right? So this is all kind of training grounds and awareness for this idea of attuning to higher frequencies and dimensions that are going to give us a different reality in this lifetime. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those beautiful messages. Guys, I really hope this helped. I hope you were able to understand and resonate with these messages. Please do let me know if it lands for you by leaving a comment below, sending me a DM, or even sending me an email. You know, I always love to hear from you and how you connect with these messages. If you want to receive these messages typed up and sent directly to your email inbox, make sure you head over to my website, www.theconsciousher.com. And on the homepage, you can put in your name and email and sign up directly for these weekly messages. I also include the meanings of the animal guides in there as well, which are equally important. So make sure you head over there and sign up. All right. Thank you so much. I hope that helped. Have a great week ahead, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.